There wouldn't be variation in creativity if it wasn't dangerous. There's lots of people who are very low in openness, and there's a reason for that. Now, it has advantages. Open people occupy a particular niche. People who are open, there's creativity, essentially. Creativity and verbal fluency together make up openness. Now, it's also associated with verbal IQ. So there's 5 personality traits. Extroversion, it's positive emotion. Neuroticism, that's negative emotion. Agreeableness, that's compassion versus predatory aggression, something like that. Conscientiousness, that's dutifulness, orderliness, and then openness, which is intellect, interest in ideas, and creativity. And, you might think the more of that, the better, but no, that isn't how nature works. So, you can undo yourself by being open. People who are open have a hard time catalyzing their identity because they're so protean. They shift shapes constantly. They're interested in everything. It makes it very hard for them to pursue one thing. And my observation is that if people are high in negative emotion, so they're prone to anxiety, for example, then being open can be a curse because when you expose yourself to something that's unknown, the extroversion and openness can drive you forward as a function of curiosity and engagement. But the uncertainty is also the uncertainty you pay a price for physiologically. Because when you face something uncertain, your body, like when you're angry, your body has to prepare for anything. And that's expensive and physiologically demanding. And open people, they flip things upside down all the time. And that's dangerous. It isn't like it's not necessary. Don't get me wrong. It's necessary. This chapter I made allusion to, I said, don't casually criticize social institutions or creative achievement. I picked those phrases very carefully. We need social institutions, but they become corrupt. And so we need creative revolution, but it can get out of hand. And so there's this constant war between the strictures of tradition and the transformation of creativity. And you can't say who's right. You can just talk it out. What the psilocybin, you take one dose and have a mystical experience, and you move from 50th percentile openness to 85th percentile with one dose. It's a major neurological rewiring. It's stunning. It's stunning. And you could say, well, I'm sure there are things about that are good. But Jung said, beware of unearned wisdom, and it's certainly the case that, I firmly believe that the world is not the way we perceive it. It's deeply strange. And I do believe that the hallucinogens reveal that. And I don't think that attempts to drive them underground have been particularly fruitful.